Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Maths Joy. We are still carrying on with order of operations. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Today is order of operations 7. And we're just going to get started, get right into it. So when you're dealing with big maths, like I've said in the past videos, you're focusing on the bracket first because B represents a bracket. So in here we've got -9 add 3, that gives us -6. Then that dot there is a multiplication, and then we've got this 8 on the left and we've got the +1. Now the next thing is we've got addition and we've got multiplication. Now multiplication comes before addition, so +1 times -6 will give us -6, and then we bring down the 8, so we end up with +2 as our answer. And then for 1b, in this case we've got a fraction, so we'll deal with the denominator first. -9 subtract 5, that is -14. So that's 8/14, and you can decide to simplify that, and that gives you divide by 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. -14 divided by 2 is -7. So -4/7. You can look at my other videos on how to solve negative values. Okay. 10/8, that dot there is a multiplication, so 10/8 multiplied by 7, that will be 10/8 times 7. So we have 7 wholes and 8. Now there's something wrong here. Well, not wrong, but something needs to be fixed here. 10 is bigger than the 8, so that's improper. So we want to make it proper. We can start first by simplifying, and that will give us 7 or 5/4. Now the 4 can go into that will be 1s, and 7 plus that 1, so this makes 7 plus 1. Now we've got 1 left on that, so that is 8. Just a second there. I'm just going to take that off. I just realized that the way I have explained it there a few seconds ago will confuse anybody. So let me just go back again and do it this way. So I'll make this back to become improper, and then change it back to proper fraction. So 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 10, that is 66. So we have 66/8, right? Then we can simplify that 66/8 by dividing by 2. So we'll have 33/4. Okay, and then we can now make it proper if we want. So to a mixed fraction, 33 divided by 4, that is 8 wholes and a third. Okay, so on to question 2b. So I'm just going to rewrite that to make it make more sense. So we've got 3 subtract 4. That dot there is multiplication, then -8, all of that over -2. So multiplication comes first, so -4 times -8, that is positive 32, because negative times negative is positive. And then we can write down that 3 And then we solve that. 3 add 32, and that's 35. We've got that there. Okay, and we can decide to change that to mixed fractions if we want, or if it's been requested. So negative 17 halves. So for question 3a, this here is a 9. I apologize that it's not clear enough. Okay, so we've got negative 1 plus 9 over 10 minus 5. So you can solve this side first. So what I'm going to do is rewrite that as well. So we'll have negative 1 plus 9. The 10 minus 5, that's 5. And then we can just solve the fractions as normal. So we can make that negative 1 to look like a fraction just like this. So we'll end up with negative 5 over 5. Because remember, 5 divided by 5 is just 1. So which is that there. But I'm only just changing it to a fraction. And plus 9 over 5. And then you just do 9 subtract 5 is 4. So you end up with 4/5. That's the answer. Okay. For 3b, 5 over 1 subtract 10. So again, we can make, so 5 over 1, even though it's written like a fraction, you can make it to look like that. So it's just 5. So basically 5 divided by 1 is 5. So 5 minus 10. And 5 subtract 10 is negative 5. Number 4a, so we've got 8 subtract 2, 6. So I'm going to make that 8 to look like a fraction. So you want to make the denominators the same. So 8 is the same thing as 8 over 1, right? Because 8 divided by 1 is just 8. So to make it like a fraction, we'll just multiply it by this 6 here. So 6 times 8 is 48, so you have 48 sixths. So 8 over 1 is equivalent to 48 sixths. Then subtract 2 over 6. So now that the denominators are the same, you just do 48 subtract 2, and that is 46 sixths. If you want to simplify that, you can have it as 7 wholes and 2/3, sorry. 6 times 7 is 42. I had a little bit of a brain block there. Okay, so 7 wholes I feel like I'm having a brain block this morning. Okay, so 7 wholes 4/6. Okay. Then for question 4b, so again, I apologize, that number wasn't clear when I was printing out. So that's supposed to be a 6. Okay. Negative 6 over 1 minus 10, that dot means times. Now, again, anything over 1 is just the same thing. So it's like 7 over 1 is same as saying 7 divided by 1, and that's just 7. 1 million divided by 1 is just 1 million. So I'm going to rearrange that now. So we have this gives us negative 6, subtract 10, that dot there means times, and then subtract 6. So multiplication first. Negative 10 times negative 6. So negative times negative gives us positive, and 10 times 6, 60. And then we've got this negative 6 on the left there. And then negative 6 plus 60, that will give us positive 54 as a final answer. And then number 5. So that's supposed to be a 0. I don't think that's clear in the camera. Okay. So again, I'll rearrange that. 0 subtract 9 is just negative 9 over that negative 9 comes here. And then negative divided by negative just gives you a positive. And then 9 divided by 9 is 1. So your final answer for that one is just positive 1. And negative 3. So let's rewrite that now. Negative 3, negative 8. That dot means times negative 9, negative 7. Now we'll deal with the multiplication first, okay? So negative 8 multiplied by negative 9. So negative times negative is positive. 8 times 9 is 72. And then we've got this negative 3 on the left. We'll bring that down. This negative 7 on the right. We'll bring that down. Then negative 3 add 72. And then we'll have 69. And then we'll bring down this negative 7. So 69 minus 7, and we end up with 62. And that brings us to the end of order of operation 7. And thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.